Okay, so for this, the question is a car is purchased new for $18,000. Now it depreciates continuously in value at a rate of 17% per year. What is its value after 5 years? The first thing you need is you need this formula, and I highly suggest you put this in your notes because Newton does not give it to you. And that's the function of A of t equals A, and then a variable of E, R to T, raised to the value of R and T. Now let's, now this is for depreciation, we use an A. If we were doing appreciation, we would put a P in there. Okay, that lowercase a is your initial value. E is a very particular variable, just like you used I in some of your previous lessons. E is a representation. It has a value and it's in your calculator as E. It's already put in your calculator. Okay, then the next thing you need to know is R equals rate, and then T is time. Now, for our purposes, we're going to say we're going to have A is $18,000. And you notice I don't use commas, and that's because I don't want my commas to be confused with periods. That's the only reason I don't use them. Okay, E is a value that's put in your calculator. We don't need to worry about that one. R in this case is 17%. It's depreciating, so it's a negative 17. And then we have to change that to a decimal, so it's going to be a negative 7.17. And then the time for this one is 5 years, so we're going to put that as 5. So now our equation is going to look like this. A of t equals 18,000 times E raised to the negative 0.17 times 5. And then what I would do on my calculator is I actually do this part first. I do my E, and on the calculator you raise it E to the rate, and you raise it. There's actually a key on the TI-84. It's the above the LN. You hit second and LN, and then you put in the negative 0.17 times 5. Close your parentheses. Remember your parentheses. You do that, and you get a value of this. So this value is approximately 427,419,319. And I try not to, I don't truncate or round until the very end. Okay. And then what I would do is I would take and multiply that number by 18,000. So I would just use this number. It's already in my calculator, then hit times 18,000 because it'll bring you this. It's the answer. And it'll times the two together. And then when you get that, your final answer will be 7,693.468775. And since we're talking about value of dollars here, we're going to raise it to what would be cents. So we keep the 4, and then that's the 1 because it's an 8. We would round that up to 7. So that's how we would get the value for the depreciation of the car.